Okay, guys, just getting out. It's about 7 o'clock at night uh, um, in November here. We got done harvesting 2 videos ago now. But yeah, we got the white back. I got the oil changed in that and everything. And then uh, I got the chisel ripper still hooked up to the 7150. And it's just parked in the shed for now. We're actually going to be doing some chisel ripping, but as I kind of promised in the last video, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update. My brother does want the Model A, so we're going to bring that back down to him probably later in the winter because we're doing a bunch of work down there, and I kind of just want to, I think I'm going to just back it into the shed here in a little bit because now it's raining, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that so he can have it, and then we're gonna do a bunch of work down at that acreage we bought. As we kind of found out at the end of the last video, we owned a lot more ground than I thought we did. So I'll just pull up the fancy little map here. All right, as you guys can see here, here is the acreage. It's right here, where I'm pointing at with my finger. And this is where the acreage was. We bought actually all the way up to here, to the creek, as you can kind of see, and then I bought this other field right here that was originally part of his ground. The people that we bought it from, it was originally part of his ground, but they sold it off a couple years before he even stopped farming. He sold this piece off, but yeah, so me and my brother found the old trail that used to lead down to the road that was connected to these 2 fields, or these 3 fields. And we got an excavator and a bulldozer there cleaning it out for us right now. And they're there because they're going to burn down the shed and the barn and stuff, which I think is actually back here. But yeah, so here's where I live. I did talk to my brother. He is going to build a house out there, but I did warn him that I'm going to put a cattle pasture down there. It's just going to be a pasture, so I'm just going to bring them down there, and they can just be in there. We might build a small cattle pasture up here at some point, take some of our crop field out here and put a little cattle pasture in, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so there is another guy that recently passed a couple years ago now. A couple years ago, just 2 or 3 years ago now. But that place was abandoned because his wife had passed years ago before him, unfortunately. So we'll have to go help. Close my map. I had mentioned that I was going to help at least clean it up. I wasn't going to. The only thing I kind of wanted was there was 2 or 3 hog buildings there, and my brother likes hogs, so I was going to help take those down, and then my brother can take some of that, some of the equipment, some of the fence panels, and some of the building materials, and he can build his own, hopefully 2 setups, but we'll see how far we get, you know. But yeah, with that being said, I know it's late, but we're gonna at least do a couple passes around the field. I gotta squeeze, you know, we're just gonna till this one right now, and then we'll till the rest of our cornfields, because we do tillage on all of our cornfields every year, because if we don't, then the residue sticks around too long, and then the beans don't do as well in the spring. So we are gonna make sure we get some of that corn residue turned over. So yeah, so I think this is probably our last video for this fall. Our next video is going to be probably that helping clean up that other acreage in the spring, because they're going to try and sell it. Oops. They're going to try and sell it next spring. We're not going to, like I said, we're not going to buy it, but we're going to at least help them clean it up. So yeah, that being said, let's get this going and at least get her opened up here. Looks like she's doing a good job. Let's actually back all the way into the corner here. Ooh, not too far now. Okay. So, yeah, I think I kind of talked to my brother. I think we might even put a bin or 2 down by his place, just so we can store some grain down there and we don't have to haul it all the way back to my place here, but we will see, like I said, and we'll see how we make out on all of our crop totals here next spring. We'll have most of our crops sold by June next year, so we'll know. I'm hoping we can buy another chunk of ground, because there's one that's supposedly coming up for sale, which is right on the other side of the creek next to the acreage that we just bought. So I think if we can, we're going to try and buy that too, because it's got quite a bit of crop ground, so, and some pastures, so we will see. With that, I need to focus here and just drive like I should be doing. But yeah. So I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. I know they're probably a little long sometimes, or maybe they're a little boring, and I'm still figuring out editing too, and mic settings and all that. So as always, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm just gonna do a lap around, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'll come back tomorrow morning and we'll do a time lapse of doing the tillage on the rest of this field. So yeah, and I think we have, I mean, I'd film the rest of the tillage that we do, but it just gets so repetitive and boring that I know you guys wouldn't really enjoy it, so I just kind of do one field here and there, and then I know you guys will hopefully at least watch that. So yeah, oh, another deer. Keep chasing all the deer out. But yeah. Alright guys, this rain's getting a little bit heavier than I wanted, so we're just going to go ahead and park the tractor over here by the house. Shut it off. Ooh, better not leave the lights on now, Jack. So we'll go ahead and jump in the white here. And oops, wrong gear. We'll get it pulled into the shed so it doesn't have to sit out much. No reason to have it sitting out if we don't need it to. I think, like I said, it had a sprayer controller in there, so I think conveniently we might use this nice 2110 to do our spraying with next spring. So, yeah, go ahead and shut this door. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and run in and go to bed, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's actually later. It's probably like 11 now. So that rained around a little bit. This morning. Got to get back to tillage. This time we're just going to do time lapse instead. But we'll let it over. That's fine. We'll actually hopefully finish up the field tonight or today for sure. And tomorrow we will. Well, you guys won't see it, but I will probably be finishing tillage on the rest of the farm. So that's what you guys do this time. Okay, guys, we got that all tilled as you saw in the time lapse. But that'll do it for this episode. I'll get everything else tilled, and then I think next episode we're gonna show you some of the plans that we have for that acreage, and maybe show you some of the cleanup of the other acreage that we're gonna help clean up. I don't know if we're actually gonna help much with cleanup on that one. We'll see. But yeah, I think they're gonna maybe sell some of that in auction, but we'll see. So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.